Shall we?
Yes.
Okay. Welcome, everybody, to the Huber Rebels podcast. Probably not even your new favorite podcast anymore. It's your favorite podcast featuring two dudes talking about movies and video games.
Your all-time favorite podcast.
Probably. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. My name is Jordan, also known as Montyjoe.
And my name is Ethan.
And I'm back. I'm home.
The awkward silence was intentional because I still don't.
I could tell nothing was coming. I'm like, let's just keep going.
Yeah. This week is silence.
Okay. I came back. I'm home. I'm back in America.
But you never left.
In spirit? Left the planet. Never left the planet.
That is true.
Yeah.
No, you were just supposed to be like, no, I did leave. I went to Australia. But no, you didn't. You got to correct me.
Oh, I'm so confused.
I know you're confused.
Yeah, I'm home is the point.
Yeah.
And we're back in the ground floor attic.
But maybe somebody didn't know you were gone.
Oh, that's a good point.
That's why I was trying to lobby you up.
I guess if
lobby you up for that.
Sorry,
No,
my
you're
bad.
good.
I guess if for some reason you're listening to episode 8 for the first
We're gonna have
episode,
such good topics, so that's why.
That's true. Yes, episode. We gotta trim some of this stuff. Oh my god, this is
it'll be
not
quick.
going well.
It'll be good. This is what happens when you haven't done a podcast for 3 weeks.
That's true. Yeah, I was in Europe for 11 days.
Damn.
I was in London for 1 day, and then Budapest for 6 days, and then London for 3 days, and now I'm home. And it feels good to be back.
How many days were you in the airport?
I don't know. I had 7 total flights.
Oh my god. We'll say 1 day at the airport.
Probably.
Combined.
It was,
An hour.
because there was 1 day where I was there for a long time.
That's
We
what-
talked about that last week. Like, I was at the
Yeah.
airport for at least 8 hours that day.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah.
1 airport day. It's not bad.
That's fine. I like airports.
I do too.
So
Different
I was,
places.
like, any day where I had to get to an airport a little bit early and just chill, I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm excited for that.
And as we've noted before, that is now my preferred tactic
It's
as
much
well.
better to just be there and wait for your gate to be announced than to be stressing out thinking you may not get there in time.
Much better.
Yeah.
So where do you want to start? Do you want to start with LAX? I'm assuming.
Yeah, I do have one.
Have
Yeah.
I heard? I'm forgetting. What do I know? Oh, because I've gotten text updates.
Yeah, we haven't talked about my
updates.
time in London on air, at least.
And then, did I get the full story of you leaving? I don't think so.
Leaving where?
Here. Or was everything fine
There
there?
wasn't much. No, there was no story.
Okay.
That all went smoothly. I do want to tell you about a guy at LAX when I was leaving.
Okay,
though.
yeah.
So
Do share.
this is my first time doing an airport by myself, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And I wasn't really worried about it. Like, I figure you just listen to people and follow signs and it'll
Yeah.
all go pretty smoothly. So I go down to, like, the TSA thing, and there's the snaking line of people, like,
Yep.
getting their stuff out and taking the shoes off. And before I had gotten there, I saw this guy. And do you know who Little Richard is?
Yes.
Can you sort of... I know you're looking him up, but...
I do know who he is.
Yeah.
That's why I know the name.
He's like...
Okay, yep,
this guy
yep,
was like a
yep.
mixture of, like, Little Richard and Stevie Wonder,
Yep.
sort of. He had, like...
Okay.
like a thick amount of like dreads, but they kind of went to like his shoulders.
So he looked right out of the 80s.
A different decade.
Yeah.
And he was wearing like not that he was a pimp looking guy, but just like the swaggiest suit
Okay.
and
So he
like
looked like a pimp.
nice glasses and like jewelry all over the place and like nice shoes. This dude was decked out.
That's a bad time for security. That's a real bad time for security.
But like he looked cool, but just like way too much for an airport, right?
Wrong place. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
So
my goodness.
We get down to TSA, and he's like in a different line, but we come together to the same like we
man.
merge, right? This dude has like he's down to like his base form. He's taken all this fancy stuff off because he
wow.
has to. He's wearing like a white tank top underneath, like his coat, his shirt, like all the nice stuff has come off.
Oh my goodness.
His glasses and everything. He's in these like nice checkerboard socks and stuff.
Yeah.
It was the funniest looking thing to see this guy go from being so
That's
decked
hilarious.
out, looking like perfect 100%,
Yeah.
to just kind of almost demoralized
Yeah.
looking. It was
stripped. Bare almost.
It was so funny.
Wow.
I loved it. That was like a great start to my trip. I'm not
That's
making fun of him. Like, everyone looks...
No. This was about the transformation.
Yes.
This was about seeing him decked out and then, like, seeing his base form underneath it.
What TSA has brought him down to.
And then he evolved back
Right.
into
Right.
final form.
Right.
That's hilarious.
I love that.
Where'd he go? Did you see where he went?
No idea.
He wasn't on your flight?
No.
He wasn't going to Utah?
No, he was not.
Wasn't going to Utah.
I don't know where he was going. I don't even want to try and guess.
That's funny.
Yeah, that was funny. I enjoyed that.
Do you want to, do you want to continue your Europe story there?
I don't want to talk too much more about Europe, honestly. We talked a lot about it last week. I mean, if you want to ask me anything about London, you can.
I just realized we weren't going to talk about Europe today.
Yeah, we have a lot of stuff to talk about.
I thought we were going to get into that.
I don't have much I want to talk about.
Okay.
I feel bad because you and I have already talked about London, sort of. So I feel like we've already talked about it, but we haven't on air. So I don't know. I guess I can just give my general opinion.
Do the quick. First, hit us with the quick overview of your trip.
Oh, the whole trip. Okay,
Yeah.
so
LA to Utah.
That can be skipped. I went
Utah
to
to
London for
London.
1 day.
Yeah.
It was basically just because flying in and out of London was cheaper than
Crazy flying in
anywhere
and
else.
Yeah.
So even though the bulk of my trip started with Budapest, it was cheaper to fly to London and then to and from Budapest. So I had 1 night in London, and that flight to Budapest got delayed by 8 hours. So that next morning I had an opportunity to go in, ride the subway. We talked about this last week. See Buckingham Palace. Then I went to Budapest, enjoyed a festival for a few days, went around the city, saw the sights and stuff for a couple of days. And then I flew back to London for 2 more full days.
Yeah.
And then I came home.
And it rained a lot. I saw
the second day. First
day
day was beautiful. Second day, I was soaked.
So that was one of the last texts you sent me was in London, because I thought you were leaving that day, and then you were leaving the next day.
Right.
And you were like, it's raining a lot. And I was like, that is fitting to
Right,
London or
right.
whatever. Then I was on Reddit and I saw a post, because I follow the raining Reddit. Just people are posting stuff of it raining, and I love it. And they just happen to be in England. I don't remember if they were in London specifically.
Yeah.
Some of the most violent rain I've ever seen. It was intense. And I was like, oh, he's really getting hammered with rain.
Yeah.
It was more than normal rain,
So,
right? Just that.
It was the most rain I've ever
been in.
endured.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was all day.
I took it as oh, it's raining. And then I was like, oh, no.
No.
It's really raining. Wow.
And it felt right. It felt like what I would expect London to be. I loved it.
That's
I
what
did
I was-
enjoy it.
that's
I was
what I
a
was going
little
with.
miserable.
I was like, it kind of fits
Yeah.
that aesthetic.
I wasn't mad at it.
If I go to Seattle and it's sunny and 73
I'll be
for the
pissed.
entire trip,
Yeah.
I want a little bit of rain.
Yeah.
Granted, it was like that when I went to Vancouver, thank God, and that was beautiful and amazing. But I don't associate Vancouver with the rain.
I don't either. I associate it with cloudy, but sunny.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Some nice gray clouds, but
Yeah.
really nice sun
Clear.
bouncing off
Still.
the snow on the mountains and just
Love Vancouver.
crisp air.
But yeah, Seattle, it better rain when I come.
When we go to PAX.
Yeah. I don't know if it rains that time of year. That's what I'm worried about.
Whatever.
But I did. This is total tangent side note real quick. But apparently in Seattle, if you live there and use an umbrella, you get dirty looks.
Really? You just have to suck it up?
Most of the people there have clothing that you can wear normally that accommodates that.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that means a hood or whatnot, but not an umbrella that protects you.
Right.
You're gonna have wet water on your jacket and stuff like that. I just thought that was bizarre. I'm like, really, you gotta be like that. No.
Everyone had an umbrella in London. There was the occasional person that I kind of
They're smart.
felt a connection with that was just letting it rain on them. And
Did
I
you
was
have
like,
one?
No.
Oh, God. You didn't buy one either last day.
No.
Yeah. Wow. You really.
I went through it. I wanted
How
to
wet did you
experience
get?
it.
You didn't have any technology that you had to worry about?
I don't know. Surprisingly, I wasn't drenched.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how, but I walked under trees a lot, and that doesn't necessarily protect you.
I get you though.
But
crap, what's the word I'm looking for? Not
diffuses.
yeah. That we'll go with that because I
Sort of.
can't think of what.
Yeah.
No, that's perfect.
So the second day was my day when I was supposed to like kind of get around on foot.
Yeah.
The first day I was going around on buses mostly, but my second day I was like, okay, what haven't I seen, and what's the best way to get to all that stuff? And unfortunately, a lot of it was walking to and from places.
Yeah.
And so I was just like, okay, this is happening today.
Did you ride the underground?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because I know you were doing the buses, so I wasn't sure if you had a chance.
Yeah, no, I used the underground when it was going to take too long to get from like one side of the city to the other with the buses.
How was it?
I was totally comfortable with it.
It's nice to be in a big city that has a public transportation system that you don't have to drive everywhere, isn't it?
Yes.
Yep.
Although I do like driving.
I do too.
I don't know. There's pros and cons.
I got back from Japan and I didn't want to get in my car.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, I forgot I had a car.
No, I missed my car.
And the reason is because coming back from the airport, do you remember? People throwing trash out their car.
Oh, yeah.
On the way back from LAX when you picked me
yeah.
up. And I was just like, I don't want to deal with all of these other human beings in cars.
Right.
That's really what it comes down to for me.
That's true.
Because I'm a large person.
Right.
So if you're in person, you're not going to do that to me.
Right.
In a car, you think you're all high and mighty.
But you also have a bigger car. Like, you have a more imposing car as well.
I can manage for the most part, but then there's these people with these trucks.
Like, people definitely are bullies with bigger cars or will bully smaller cars.
When I see tiny women in large trucks, I'm like, nope, you're cheating. That's not what you are. You should not be allowed to do that.
Why?
Because...
Oh, you mean like, and they abuse it,
you're
you mean?
a tiny person.
Right.
Know it. I'm going to get a lot of hate for that, but...
I don't agree.
No, and
because they want to be more of a like presence on the road. Like they don't want to just be in a tiny little car where they get bullied. Like
be in a big but it's like these tiny people that get the big cars,
really big,
and then it goes to their head. That's what it's about.
Yeah, if you're abusing the privilege of having a big car, then
that's what I'm talking about.
But if you want to be like kind of safer in a bigger car, I get that.
That's why I like bigger cars because they are safer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have nice things to say about this. Okay. So, yeah, I think we should just end that there.
Okay.
What else has been going? I've just been busy planning weddings and not weddings, my wedding and whatnot. And waiting for you to get back.
You're not
crying every night.
Marrying
for 3
multiple
hours.
people?
No, I am, but I'm only planning one of them.
Does Maya know that?
Yeah. She's planning the other ones.
Oh, for you?
No, for her.
You're both marrying multiple people.
Yes, it's complicated.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. It's actually we have clones of ourselves, and because we wanted to increase our productivity, so we decided to. It's the only
Rick
way
and
we
Morty?
can legally do it. Kind of like Rick and Morty, exactly.
So the other yous are marrying the other hers?
It's complicated.
Not necessarily.
It's complicated.
Okay.
It's very complicated.
That's cool.
Because they're all their own person.
As long as you're marrying her, I'm happy with it.
No, that's not changing.
Okay, cool.
So.
Yeah, I don't know. Unless you have questions, I don't have much else to say about London.
Oh no, we're good with Europe.
Okay.
Let's move on from that.
Yeah. I had a good time.
I think it'll come up a little bit later in the show.
I'm sure it will. Yeah, it will. I had a good time. I wish you had gone with me.
Yes, next time. And
I learned a lot.
We'll vlog the whole thing.
I experienced a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, I do have some videos that I might throw in as like a little bonus thing, just like little mini like vlog things of me talking about. I might throw those in. We'll see. Do you have anything else to bring up in this segment? Because I think I have two more things.
I got nothing.
Okay. I got two more things. They'll be quick.
Okay.
First one. I want to know if you agree with me on how pissed I am about this.
I'm so excited about getting angry right now.
I went to a movie.
Yep.
I'm not going to say what it was because we're not going to talk about it yet.
Okay, that's fair.
Doesn't matter what the movie was.
Where was this?
Delamo.
Oh, okay.
Local, back home.
Yeah.
Okay.
Since
first
you
movie,
got back?
First movie I've seen since I got back. I was excited to see this, to go to a movie.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just say that this movie had post-credit scenes.
Okay.
So there's more to see during and after the credits. Okay. Right?
Yep.
Now, I went to the movie late. It was like a 10:40 movie or something.
Yeah.
And this movie was like 2 hours and 20 minutes long.
Okay.
Okay. So I think by the time the movie was wrapping up, it was like 1 o'clock.
Oh my goodness.
But that's what they did, right? They had that movie time.
Premiere or is this?
No.
Okay.
It was a Monday night or something like that.
Yeah.
or no, like a Saturday night.
I'm so intrigued right now.
This is their movie. Their movie time. Like, they made the time, right? They played the movie until 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm sitting there. I'm the only one there.
You're the only one there?
Only one left.
Okay,
everyone's
the only one left.
But I want to see the post-credit scenes. Because I looked it up and I saw that there were some.
Yep.
So I sat through the credits. Like 2/3 of the way through the credits, I see like a security guard / cop come like into the thing, right?
Yep.
He just kind of stands there, like looks around. Like, doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
He walks across to, like the exit tunnel.
Yeah.
That it's like the emergency exit.
Yep.
And I don't see him, but I can see that he's turned on the flashlight. So I'm like,
oh, I'm already angry about it.
So I'm like, do I need to be worried? Like, is he looking for something? Like, do I need to like be prepared to like get out of here? I'm like, whatever. He'll say something.
Where in the theater are you?
Middle.
So is he still looking? Does he know you're in there?
I'm sure he saw me.
Okay.
So the post-credit scene comes up.
Yep.
And there's talking. There's stuff going on.
Yep.
There's movie on the screen.
Yep.
Cop. More than security guard.
It's not a security guard?
I think he's acting as a security guard, but he's a cop.
Okay.
He comes out.
Which means he's strapped.
Flashlight still on.
Yep.
Shines it in my face.
Yep.
Says, movie's over. Time to go.
Nope.
I'm like, huh? He's like, let's go. Flashlight in my eyes. Bright cop tier flashlight. It hurts, right?
You're in a dark movie theater, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's...
While a big face is on the screen behind him talking. I couldn't hear him because the movie's happening. And so I don't leave.
No,
he walks out. I sit until this scene is over.
Yep.
Because I'm in this establishment
that you paid for.
That I paid for, and they're playing this, so I'm going to watch this thing that they're playing because it's intended to be watched. And I didn't say anything because he's like I wish I had.
Because he's authority.
Because he's authority.
Yeah.
I wish I had, but like I
what would
really
you have said?
Like, did I do something wrong? Or like, why did you need to shine the flashlight in my face? Like,
wait, so he did that and then just left?
And walked out and waited for me to leave. Like, he was at the door waiting for me to leave. So, and when I walked out, he was like, have a good night. I mean, like, there could have been a nicer way for him to say, hey, like, we need to wrap things up. If he had just said that, I would have been like, okay,
that doesn't make any sense.
No.
Did you go talk to somebody?
There was no one, like, I didn't see anyone. Like, it was empty. I understood that this movie theater is closed, and I'm the last person in there. He locked the doors behind me. But he treated me like I was a criminal, sort of. Like as if I was trespassing or something.
Yeah, it's just weird.
I hated it so much.
That's real weird. I would go back and tell them. Say you want to try to get some money out of that. Or like a gift card or something.
I'll talk. I might talk to someone.
Because this was Monday?
I think it was like Friday or Saturday or something.
Damn. That's so weird.
I don't know. It really bugged me.
Yeah, no. Like, why?
It was so unnecessary.
Was it a, like, pivotal scene? Like...
I don't know. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. That's just bizarre. And you didn't say anything to him?
What, to, like, annoy him? Or to, like, give him reason to do that?
No. Like, were you like, I'm finishing the movie? Like,
no. I don't know. My brain just didn't work.
I was like, walked away?
Yeah.
That's so weird.
I don't know.
I can't.
He could have said anything. It was just the flashlight in my eyes that really bugged me. Like, why, man?
Why? It's so unnecessary.
I'm not drunk. I'm not passed out. Like, you're not, like, trying to rescue me.
You could
like,
have shown it at your chest.
Something.
Like.
But dude, I can see you. Like, I can hear you.
You're the only other person. That's so weird. How far away was he when he did it in your eyes?
He was, in the, like, middle walkway, and I'm in the middle of the seats, so I don't know.
Middle
20
walkway?
feet. Like the walkway in front.
Oh, he was in the front.
Not at the screen. Like, you walk into a theater and you can walk straight across?
Yeah.
He was, like, in the middle of that.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Yeah.
I don't know.
That's weird.
It's just I didn't like that experience.
He wanted to go home. That's why.
I get that.
No, that's why he did that, but that sucks.
Better words.
No, yeah, that's annoying. Now we know. How weird.
Yeah, I guess I won't go to, like, the latest show.
What was it like being
anymore.
the last person in the movie theater?
I don't know. I think I've done it before. It's not that big of a deal.
That's so bizarre.
He could have waited 30 more
He
seconds.
was having a bad day. I'm not excusing him by any means. That's really, really annoying. That there's no justification for that.
Yeah.
What happened?
Nothing.
Oh.
I was like quickly trying to decide in my head if I want to bring up this last thing. It can be really quick. But
Bring it up.
only because it's really relevant since it's about a dream I had last night.
Is it a secret?
It is a secret topic.
Well, I want to know.
Okay. Okay, so I had a dream last night.
Yeah.
You, me, and Maya
Okay.
were all in Budapest.
Ooh. I've been there.
So
Maya's not been there, though.
Okay.
So this can't be real.
I know. Okay. But so we're at like the music festival, but
Okay.
actually it's just a show at a bar in this dream, right?
Are we in a bar?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a double layer bar. There's like a top and a
Ooh.
bottom floor. It was kind of a cool space. Now, little bit of
I'm thinking
context.
about this like I lived it,
Okay.
but got so effed up.
I have a
don't remember.
friend who is in the Peace Corps in Ukraine at the moment.
Actually.
Yeah,
This is part of the dream.
actually.
Okay.
And Ukraine borders Hungary.
Yep.
So
And Russia.
before I went to the trip, he also has lived in Russia for the last like 6 years. So now he's doing
I
a Ukraine
remember
thing.
this.
Yeah,
When he moved there, maybe.
yeah.
Okay.
So I was thinking about like talking to him ahead of time, like not that it would have been reasonable, but like
Hey, you wanna meet
you're
up?
in the next
Yep.
country. If there was any way that like we could somehow meet up, that'd be cool. But I never got
Wait,
around to it.
this is in the dream, or
Nope, real life.
Okay.
Back to the dream.
Yep.
The three of us are in this bar.
Yep.
I see my friend
Yep.
in Budapest,
Oh,
right?
God.
Like he's here for this festival, and he's with a couple other of his friends that I also know. So I'm like, this is crazy. I'm with like 6 people, friends of mine in another country, just kind of randomly. Like, this is awesome.
Can I give my theory?
Hold on. So I remember thinking in the dream, I'm like, we need to take a picture because like this is
Okay.
an epic moment.
Okay.
But we never got around to taking the picture.
Damn.
All right, hold on. Give me your theory before I propose the
Do I
question.
kill him?
No.
Okay.
No. Wow, that'd be weird.
Out of a weird defense thing.
Defense for what?
I don't know if it's like a Scott Pilgrim battle
Okay.
over you.
Oh wow.
That's what
You're
I was
fighting over me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not that I want to do this, but it's a dream, so anything
Right.
could happen.
So I had this thought earlier today.
Yep.
And I legitimately feel like this is possible.
Wait.
Someday.
You had this thought earlier today or early?
This thought I'm about to tell you.
Okay.
Let this wash over you. This thought that I had earlier today.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this is a real thing that could be possible someday.
Mm-hmm.
But what if this is like an Inception kind of thing? If you take pictures in your dream, you could access those pictures in real life. How cool would that be? To have like a photo book of like pictures that you took in your dreams. So you have to like actively think to take a picture in your dream, and then you wake up and like that picture is like on your printer.
Do you realize you're sparking an entire episode of content right now?
No. I want that so bad.
I could talk about. We could do an entire episode on dreaming, because this was
I would love
something.
that because I love dreams. Like I want to remember my dreams.
Because
Like,
this was something I researched.
really
Like I got.
like lucid dreaming, right?
Yeah, about 8. Did I?
Yeah,
I told you about
I remember
that
when
I
you
was
were
getting
into that. Yeah.
8 or 9 years ago.
Yeah.
I got super into. It was. So this is super interesting. Now all I can think about is dreaming and lucid dreaming. And
Yeah.
I have a book that I know I didn't end up reading.
I remember.
But yeah, I still have that book,
I still think about that. Like
Um,
every time I think of lucid dreaming, I remember that you were like trying to figure it out.
and I did.
Yeah.
I got it to work.
Did you really?
Once.
That's cool.
One good time. So what they say you need is a
Journal.
a signal. You need a real world signal that will trigger you in your dream to alert you that it's a dream.
Like a totem.
Kind of. But so what a lot of people do is check the time. So what you do is in real life, you make a habit out of checking the time
Before you go to bed?
Check it. No, just
In general?
through because you never know what the time will be in the dream. And so I think I had a watch at the time. And so it was like me checking my watch.
Right.
And like, okay. And the one time I remember it worked, like really worked, was I looked at my watch. I was like
in the dream?
in the dream.
Yeah.
And it was, let's say, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I looked outside and it was pitch black.
Right.
And I was just like, it was like everything lit up, and it was like, ding, 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 ding. I'm in a dream.
Right.
before.
That's kind of a totem, like
so
sort of.
Before, and this is like a recommended like method.
Yeah.
Before that, I had realized I had a couple moments in dreams where I realized I was dreaming, and it poof.
Mm-hmm.
But and that's why it takes practice and time. But what you're supposed to do is once you realize, you literally recite it. You recite like, I'm in control, or something. I forget what it is, but you say something and like it triggers your brain to keep you there.
Okay.
From like jumping out. Because normally it's you light up and you wake up. And so I did that.
Yeah.
But it stuck the longest ever. And I still remember the feeling. So you know when you get like the chills?
Yeah.
Imagine the most intense chills you've ever had from the front of your toe up your entire body.
Yeah.
It felt like I was materializing into the digital world.
That's so weird.
Like cementing myself in this like I'm good.
Yeah.
And it was like my real body was like transferring into that.
Right.
And then I was just like I wanted to do everything, and then I lost it. And I never got it back.
Interesting, because like I've definitely had dreams where I realized I was dreaming.
Yeah.
And it didn't freak me out, like it didn't jump me out of the dream, but I also wasn't in control of it. I knew I was in a dream.
It has to do with the control.
Right.
So that's how you get the control. Because that's really what it comes down to. You can know you're in a dream. I've had that happen many times. But to actually be like, holy moly, I'm moving myself. I can do anything. And that's why they say, so one of the main reasons I wanted to dream was flying. I wanted to fly. I still want to do that.
Yeah.
In the way that, like, in Dragon Ball, that they do it.
Right.
And the reason is because you can't just be like, fly, and you fly. Because your brain is still your brain. It still knows physics in the universe and how things work. So what you have to do is make up fake ways to conform to that. And so what a lot of people do is to fly, it's not you just moving, and this is actually how it works in Dragon Ball, it's you're using energy to push yourself.
Right.
So then you have to imagine like that, and it'll work.
Interesting.
It's very
like you can just make up like a law of physics
that is loosely connected just to justify it enough,
right,
to make it seem real, and your brain will comply.
That's like they kind of touch on that in Inception, because like when she's designing the worlds and stuff, she starts doing like the mirrors and stuff, where she like creates like kind of an infinite hallway, and then the mirrors break and there's a hallway, like sort of things like that, where you sort of use things that you know are like things, and then you
I'm
like
assuming
kind of,
Inception used a lot of
I'm sure
that kind of stuff.
Oh, that's so cool.
I still didn't know. A couple other things that I thought of was, I remember this one website described the dojo or something like that, and it's this what their idea is that you create this dream space that you can go to, that's the same and familiar. You study it, and that's a place you can go and be in your dreams, because what a lot of people are trying to get into is this thing called like the astral plane or something like that, shared dreaming.
Oh wow.
A lot of people believe it. I don't think there's any way to prove it. I don't know if it's possible. I've never done it. Some people have claimed that they've been able to meet other people in this,
that's crazy,
whatever this metaphysical thing is.
Yeah.
Don't know if I buy that yet. I would have to like be dreaming, you be dreaming, us go to another planet, go on an adventure, both wake up, sit here,
and tell each other the exact same thing.
Describe it separately, and confirm it. That's the only way I'd ever buy it.
Right.
Until then, I don't buy it.
Right.
But one thing I thought was interesting was like monks, because you can learn to lucid dream like awake and consciously, and you essentially like revert into your brain.
Weird.
And so there, I saw something that apparently like ancient monks, or even now, they do that to train. Or like martial arts people. So they'll train
in their head.
Okay. And then replicate it in real life.
That's pretty cool.
And I believe in that. Yeah. Because one of the things I did most was I did play basketball in my dreams.
Oh, really?
And I'd work on moves in certain things, and then I'd be able to do them. That happened a couple times.
That's pretty cool.
So I believe in...
I can see that. It's like unlocking a skill.
Connections.
Yeah.
You're building connections. Your body's got to be able to do it.
Sure. But your brain sort of knows how to do it. That's pretty cool.
So it doesn't mean I can do a 360 dunk in my brain and then be able to. That's not going to work.
No.
But like within
I can
reason,
see working on stuff in your head, though.
Within reason, I believe it's possible.
As long as your brain has a good sense of physics.
Now I'm super.
Because if it's not.
Yeah. No, and that's a really good point. I'd be curious, people who know more about physics, I wonder if they could achieve more. But I'd love to be able to go to sleep and fly and maybe get stuff done.
Yeah.
Like, it's 8 extra hours where your body's resting and you get to get stuff done. Doesn't sound super appealing, but
I don't know. I woke up and I remembered thinking about that one part of my dream where I wanted to take a picture. I'm like, I really wish I had that picture for real. Because that would be so cool.
So,
like 6 people that I really like in a place where we never were.
So to
but
add
an actual picture of us like that would be so
and that's
sweet.
The reason I went on that tangent was I think it's possible.
It seems sort of possible.
I think it's possible. I think we're very far away. We're still learning the brain, but those images are real. They exist somewhere.
Right.
They're in there.
Yeah.
We just don't know how to get them out yet. We don't know how to get anything out yet. We're just trying to measure it.
Right.
But I wouldn't be surprised if one day they can pull that off.
That would be awesome.
That would be amazing. Dream Instagram.
Yeah.
Oh my god. We think we've got it good, and we don't even know what they're going to come up with in the future.
No.
Wow.
Speaking of the future, after the break, we're going to talk about some video games.
Because that's in the future.
It is.
Wow.
So we'll be right back. Hey, I'm Jordan.
And I'm Ethan.
And you're listening to the Huber Rebels podcast on HuberRebels.com.
Welcome back. We're going to go ahead and get into some gaming talk now. We got some news and some other topics that we're going to talk about. Big stuff going on this week.
Hit me with the news.
So this week is actually Gamescom going on in Germany, in Cologne.
I was going to ask where that was.
And I was not ready for it this week. For all the news to start hitting, I was kind of caught off guard Monday morning. First thing that I wasn't prepared for was Nintendo had an indie world, surprisingly not called Nindies. That's how they've been.
They have done that before?
Okay. All of their indie presentations have been Nindy Directs.
Okay.
Nintendo Indies, like that's just what they're going with.
Yeah.
This was an indie world presentation.
Okay.
They showed off some cool new games coming out. It was about 20 minutes. Highlights, I would say, Witcher 3 release date for this
Switch?
year for Switch.
Yeah.
It looks great in footage. Shocking. I really can't believe it.
Would you recommend playing it on Switch?
No.
Okay.
Not first.
Sure. But if you want to take it on the go.
If you've
already played it before, you want to play it again, but like take it with you.
I'm considering it.
Yeah.
Down the road, probably. It looks good enough to get. Like, you're not getting some crazy knockoff version. Hotline Miami collection is coming to Switch. That's a big deal. It's just a very popular series.
I know nothing. I've heard that name of that game so many billion times. I don't get what it is.
Top down. I'm pretty sure it's like a one-hit kill thing, and you got to go through and like kill everybody and make it through the level.
It's a kill thing.
Oh, it's very violent.
For some reason,
it's 80s drugs, violence.
For some reason, I imagined
Scarface.
you're in like a call center.
No, it's top down, and it's like, I'm assuming it's hotline, go kill these people.
Okay.
Like you're an assassin or something.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah.
There's 2 of them, and the bundle's coming to Switch.
Okay.
I think it fits very well on the Switch.
Right.
But the big news, a game I have wanted to play for years. So earlier this year, Cuphead was announced. Right. Another huge game that I've been dying to play.
For Switch?
For Switch.
Yeah.
From Microsoft. They're changing the game. This is a big deal. Ori and the Blind Forest is coming to Switch. Okay. This is big news. Ori and the Will of the Wisps is the new one that's coming out that we played last year at E3.
We did?
Did you play it?
I don't know.
We waited and I played it. The original game, the one that was, it's one of the best
that
Xbox One games.
Do you have like an amiibo of this game or something?
Nope.
No? Something about that game sounds familiar.
It's one of the better Xbox games, and it's coming to Switch. And it's the definitive edition, because I was like, I feel like I should play it on Xbox.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, I think I might just get this on Switch.
Like, this is the way it's meant to be?
They made it better.
Yeah.
And then I looked at, they added content.
That's cool.
And same with Cuphead. I was like, I should play that on Xbox.
Cuphead feels like a Switch game.
But then they added stuff. They improved it on the Switch, which is just nuts. So
is that a co-op game?
Yes.
Well, we should play that, right? I really want to play it. I know it's like hard as
If
balls,
you
right?
really want to play it, because I thought Maya might want to play it, but I think it might be better for us to play because it's.
I really wanted to play it since I first saw it.
If you want to play it,
Yeah.
because it's so hard,
Yeah.
this is a game you have to want to play.
Yeah,
and
dude.
I've always been afraid that Maya would be like, no, this is too hard. I don't want to play this. So yeah, let's do that. Let's make that our first Let's Play.
I'm down. Does it come out
Okay.
soon?
Cuphead's already out.
For Switch.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I'm just waiting to get it.
Yeah.
So that was the Nintendo news,
Okay.
and I was not prepared for what the rest of the day would bring. It was
Okay.
just one thing after another. Turns out that because Gamescom is in Germany, they're about 9-10 hours back, which means from the morning on, I was getting all the day's worth of news. They had an evening event, and so boom, got hit with all of this. A couple that stood out to me. Do you remember Kerbal Space Program?
Yep.
And remember that crazy
Yes.
Oh my god! that
what was he?
Scandinavian guy?
Something, yeah.
He would do these hilarious videos.
God, I love those.
I've been following Kerbal from day one almost.
Yeah.
Maybe not day one,
That's
but
such
like
a
since very early
funny
on.
game.
I own it. Yes, I do.
Do
I
you?
own it on PC. But I never had a computer really good enough to run it properly.
Mm-hmm.
And they announced Kerbal Space Program 2, and it looks incredible. Now, it's currently been announced for PC 2020.
Okay.
The situation's a little confusing. The original company that made it was based in Mexico. Apparently, it was a marketing firm. There was one of the guys there that made it. So this wasn't a huge production studio, but somebody pulled this off. They wanted a physics-based space creation thing, and they combined that with these funny characters to make it...
When they made the first one?
When they made the first one.
Yeah.
This was an early access game. It was janky. There wasn't... Just like Minecraft, it got that cult following,
Right.
that modding community, and it blew up. Then they ended up porting to consoles. They brought another developer in to do that port. No, because the original port was trash.
Yeah.
Like, didn't run. Then they made a definitive edition. That's out now. That runs well. This is being made by a new studio, but they're working with the
Same
original
concept.
people. It's supposed to be... They're trying to match everything,
Yeah.
but build on it.
Okay, cool.
And the key with this new game is interstellar travel. Interstellar travel and colonies. They're trying to make it more of a game.
Yeah.
They don't want to make it easy.
Then like a simulator.
Yeah, more to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, rather than just launch and die and launch and
Just
die
trial
and
and
launch
error.
and die. More than that.
Yeah.
That is the heart. That is what makes it good.
Yeah.
But let the layer on. Let's give reasons
Add
for
objectives
people
to it.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
That's cool.
And really from the ground up, because they tried to do that, but it was too hard to add all that on at the end. And so it looks amazing. You got to check the trailer later, but yeah, it's like you go to distant moons and set up colonies now,
Okay.
and like they'll run and possibly get absolutely destroyed.
If you get there. Like you have to get there first, I imagine,
Yes.
right? Yeah. That's so cool.
So the trailer shot is this super epic space shot, and it says not actual gameplay, and then the giant rocket, and then it separates, and the lander goes down to the moon, and the ladder comes out,
This little
the
guy.
first Kerbal comes out, lands, the second Kerbal comes out, lands, because it's also going to be co-op,
Right.
and then their lander just topples over and gets destroyed, and I'm like, so perfect. They've made this achievement, but now they're stranded and they're stuck there.
Yeah.
And I think that happens where they'll stay and you have to go rescue them if
Okay.
you want.
Sure.
So these colonies could be stranded, but
That's cool.
yeah, tons of new planets and stuff. So that looks cool.
That's exciting.
My theory is it will come out on next gen consoles,
Okay.
but that'll be announced later.
But they're getting the bare bones like going with...
Getting it out on PC.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Another big one, well, Need for Speed Heat
Yep.
was announced and kind of debuted.
Which you and I
which
are
was-
both
We're mixed on that. We're
ironically lukewarm on. Not
It's
not
TBD.
hot.
waiting. TBD.
Yeah.
The heat is on low right now.
Yeah.
Um,
Thank you. That's what I was
so
going for.
yeah. So we'll see what comes with that. Another big one that I thought was interesting. I don't know if you saw this. PUBG crossplay with PS4 now.
Okay.
So that makes Rocket League, Dauntless, Fortnite,
Yep.
PUBG, and I think there might be one other one that are going to have PS4, Xbox crossplay.
Is it on PS4 currently?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That happened last year.
Right.
See, this is
No, I know.
I love where things
It
are.
seems like such an Xbox game that I couldn't even remember if it was on PlayStation.
And that's why I love that time has passed, because we're getting past all of that obnoxious, not here, only there.
This isn't really so much a PUBG thing. It's just a crossplay is happening kind of thing. Mm-hmm. I really want it to come out for Apex because I have friends that play it on PC.
They don't have crossplay yet?
No.
Oh, yeah. It'll happen.
Also, they are in a tailspin.
Yeah, I did see that. I even saw people saying, like, Star Wars? We're not even excited about that now. And I'm just like, well, that's a jump because that game doesn't...
What does that mean?
It's made by Respawn.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And
okay.
All I was thinking was, they don't...
Also, this
have
isn't
microtransactions.
I'm pretty sure this is an EA thing, not a Respawn thing.
But still, EA can F up
that's true.
that. So it's just that the fact
Right.
that this is happening.
Right.
But they're not going to get away with it.
Yeah.
I'm honestly I'm over all of it.
They're not handling it well though.
I'm over all of it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to play it. I don't have time for all of this
No,
stuff. So that's been kind of the Gamescom news. To add one more thing on that,
Yes.
Battlefront 2 updates were announced today.
Another EA game.
They have turned that game around.
Yeah.
We need to download it.
Yep.
I have already told Maya.
Yep.
We need to play it.
So new updates? Because the game is currently good, right?
Not slowing down.
Like it's currently in a good
Yes.
state, and they're gonna have
They're
more.
adding finally full offline mode, so you can play by yourself in full scale battles with heroes and everything. They've developed all the AI,
Okay.
so you have AI teammates, AI
like any game
enemies.
mode.
No, it's instant action, but
What does that mean?
I don't know. That's what it's called.
Okay.
They're specifically single player tailored modes.
Okay.
So it's not going to be pick your mode, pick your offline, online. It's not going to be a simple toggle. It's gonna be,
Okay.
these are the online modes, these are the offline
Sure.
modes. Apparently it requires a lot of work. But they're adding Republic Clone Commandos,
Okay.
which was, and I may have that name wrong, but there was a Special Forces game that came out with these special clone commandos, and now they're finally adding them in the game. Droidicas have been added.
Nice.
They've really been doing a good job. Felucia is coming out.
Are they not
A new planet.
heading towards a Battlefield 3? Or
Battlefront
is this
3?
Sorry, Battlefront 3? Or is this where we are and they're going to try and add on to this game for the foreseeable future?
They have Rise of the Skywalker stuff planned for December.
Okay.
So I think this is going to be the game for the next 2 years, maybe.
Because in the grand scheme of things, I feel like 1 and 2 came out pretty close to each other.
No, this has been, but
Like one was
the
a test,
the
and
strategy
then-
they had has been fixed. So what I thought Battlefront 2 was going to be is where we're at now.
right,
It just took some time.
right.
So 2.5 years. No, a year and a half. Right? December or fall of 17.
I don't even remember.
Fall of 17 it came out because 15 Battlefront, fall of 17. So it's been about a year and a half and more than that, almost 2 years now. If Battlefront 3 is going to be a thing, it needs to have all of this. Period. And better. And be better and have more. But I'm hoping they just make this game the best it can be. Because they have such a good base so far.
Yeah, I mean, if it's as good as it is, like, I don't think anyone wants a new game. Updates is fun.
I can roll with that.
New content to a game you're used to and you like is a fun way to do it.
So if they can manage to keep that going, I'm all on board. Spawning, they're going to fix. And that's always been an issue with me, where you can't spawn on objectives. Now, in the way Battlefield did it is how I want Battlefront to do it. And that is, if you're fighting over a checkpoint, whoever owns it can spawn there.
Yeah.
But if it's being fought over, you spawn far away.
Right.
If it's not being fought over, you spawn on it.
Right.
So
Makes
adjusting that. Simple, right?
Yeah.
Haven't had that in Battlefront. It's been spawn and run for 20 minutes and die, and spawn and run for 20 minutes and die, and spawn and run for 20
Or
minutes
maybe
and die,
spawn on
and
a
spawn
friend or
and,
something.
or a friend. And so they're fixing all that. So I have hope. I think we should play Battlefront 2.
I'm down.
The other big update, No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
Beyond. Oh, crap. Which you need to get today, potentially, if you can. Because the sale runs up
How much
tomorrow.
is it?
It's half off. It's 25.
I can't even begin to describe to you how broke I am at the moment.
Okay. So maybe we wait till the next sale to jump into that.
I mean, once I have money, I'd be down to pay
Even full price?
even more money for it.
Okay.
I just like,
So we'll just play it by ear.
yeah.
We'll just play it by ear.
Because it looks really cool. It's co-op, right?
With the new, it's
Yeah.
now fully
Because I don't want to play by myself.
and that's the reason I haven't played.
Yeah.
I've been waiting, but now you can literally go into this shared multiplayer environment. You pull up your menu, you call it, it flies to you, this huge thing. You go inside, and it's a multiplayer hub.
Cool.
There's just people there. There will just be people there.
It's that seamless.
It's that seamless
that's
now.
really awesome.
And you can get missions with random strangers and go do those missions right away.
Cool.
They have completely rebuilt this game. They also have full VR, which means they had to look at every structure, scale, everything, completely rebuild it. So the ships are all bigger now.
Right.
And properly like sized and stuff. So it's just the number of people are losing their mind. It's essentially No Man's Sky 2.
Video games are cool right now because I feel like a lot of times a game will come out and it's disappointing.
Mm-hmm.
And rightfully so, they get some criticism. It's like, you messed this up. This isn't what you said it was going to be. This isn't what it could be.
Yep.
You're cheaping out on us. But I feel like there's been a lot of stories where the developers are like, all right, okay, I know, we're gonna fix it, and they do,
so
and then some. Like, it's
there haven't
really
been
cool.
a lot. There's 2
That's it.
big ones.
No Man's Sky and Battlefront.
No, 3. Okay,
Yeah,
I'll give you 3. 4. I'm gonna put Minecraft in there. It wasn't broken, but because we've been playing Minecraft from day 1 almost. The model for that, why more people aren't like, oh, we're gonna do the Minecraft model. They should openly be saying that. Setting expectations. And once No Man's Sky was clearly not what it was promised, I was like, oh, okay.
Do you mean starting at the bottom and then adding onto it over time?
Just be clear. When
Like,
No Man's Sky came
promise
out,
the world
Yeah.
from the get-go.
Yep. And that is happening a lot with early access, but there's certain types of games it works more seamlessly with. And a lot of that is procedurally generated games, like to a certain degree No Man's Sky and Minecraft and et cetera, et cetera. But I wish and you know, they made their own thing work, but I think Sean Murray, if he had come out at the beginning and just said, hey, stick with it, we're going to keep making it better. But it was so bad that people even couldn't rap or wouldn't even listen to that. So they went silent. And the first thing they did was, here's an update. And slowly have been building that goodwill back.
Yeah.
And showing that there's going to be more there. So I thought VR was going to be day 1. And it took 3 years. Which is fine. But like, just say that.
Yeah.
Just say, we don't know. I thought for sure they were going to have that. But yeah, they have logic gates, electricity, building. I mean, it is nuts now.
Yeah.
You can ride and milk animals. Period.
Yeah.
So that's where No Man's Sky is.
Cool. That's exciting because I remember how disappointed you were when it came out. So
I'm so vividly disappointed.
and I still know very little about it, so I'm excited to try it at some
It's
point.
going to be like starting new.
Yeah.
I might start new. I'm torn. I got to jump in and see.
I still want to know what's in the middle.
I know, right? I want to get to the middle.
Yeah.
So just to jump on that, since I was talking about Minecraft. So remember the Minecraft Super Duper Graphics Pack?
This is fantastic. I can jump off of this too. Yes.
It was canceled.
No.
Yeah, last week. They came out. It's not going to work.
What,
I was
for console?
Gutted for anything.
Really?
So they were trying to do the engine stuff underground or under all of that, whatever, and redo the engine. But I think there was, because this game has been thrown together over time, it was too difficult.
Right.
To get it to work on all of these consoles. So that came out last week, and I was like, F you! Like, I was a little upset about how they announced it. And I was like, this is weird. There has to be more to this. Gamescom is next week. Minecon Live is coming up.
Minecon Live?
Yeah.
Not
streaming.
even Minecon Earth?
Well, Minecraft Earth is the game coming out.
Oh.
And so I think
Wait, what?
they didn't want to call it Minecraft. Minecraft Earth, the AR game for your phone.
I thought their like weird not live version of the convention was called Minecon Earth.
Last year. But now
So now they have a game called Minecraft Earth?
Yeah. I'm
So
pretty
they
sure
can't
that's what
call their
it's called.
convention that anymore.
I think they don't want to confuse people.
That's weird.
But I think Minecon Live actually makes more sense.
It does.
Because it's live streaming.
It does.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Regardless. Oh, here's a whole blog post and professionally produced video this week. They are updating the graphics, but they're taking a totally different approach to it. So they're partnering with NVIDIA, and that's the part that I'm a little nervous about, to add ray tracing, RTX graphics. What that does is allows it to be more easily improved.
So are they going to make the default graphics?
It'll be an option.
Because I feel like the default should be what it's always
Yes,
been.
That won't change. But this is an option. If
Okay,
if you have something that can run it, it will be an option. Ray tracing layers on top. So it doesn't require like a whole new engine. However, they have created a new engine called Render Dragon, which I think is a really cool name.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Which is a really cool name. But like what they were showing was like the gold will have reflections and you'll be able to see the mob in the reflection. But it means that they don't have to like program that to be reflective and do that. I think it just happens.
Yeah.
They have to do some stuff. And so my theory, because they're trying to get this for the next gen,
Yeah.
is that it'll launch on PC. And it's going to be on Bedrock, but not on everything. So Switch probably won't get it. But I think PS5, Xbox One X, maybe even Xbox 2, whatever, Scarlet, is going to get that. So I'm not angry. I think we're going to get it. They know it needs
We'll get
to
something.
It needs to be updated.
Yeah.
And so I'm less concerned about that. So that's where the Minecraft, I've been waiting years for this.
Yeah.
And so that seems to be, because if they were just like, we're not updating the graphics, this is what it's going to be like
on.
forever, it would make
Such
me
a letdown.
Want to pull back. But I'm like, nope, it's still evolving.
Who announced that?
They're not
Who made that
stupid.
announcement that they weren't doing that? Minecraft?
Yeah.
Really?
Mojang website, both of them.
Wow.
Also, apparently, Minecraft Earth, the phone one, uses the Render Dragon already for the graphics, the way they display everything so it's already updated graphics, so that'll be good.
Right.
What else did you you said you wanted to add something?
Did you see on Reddit, this is a while ago, so you may have forgotten about it or something, but there was a guy who beat Minecraft with no textures. I have the Reddit link. So
I don't even know what
it actually is kind of a texture, and
Yeah.
I'll layer this video over, but I'm showing him in person at the moment. So everything is just white, and whatever the block is, it just has the name of it on
I was expecting the entire world
to be invisible.
invisible.
Right.
I want to play this now.
It's so weird.
Because I could. We could play
for
this.
sure. It's also very upsetting though.
That.
Also, I don't like that there's some color to stuff.
No, this makes me really happy.
Really?
I don't know why.
I saw this. I'm like, of course someone did this. Like,
oh man.
This has been one of my long-going secret topics. No.
This is is it? Yeah, you were like saving this.
This was like my first secret topic. How?
Nether portal. That's amazing.
How crazy is that?
Yeah, I want that Nether portal in the clip because that part.
Yeah.
Was it just slowly.
I'll stop it there.
Nether portal. That's hilarious.
People
Minecraft.
are crazy, man.
Yeah,
Minecraft is crazy.
I love that game. Way too much.
Did you have anything else? Any other news?
The only other thing I wanted to add, PS5 rumors started to come out. So real quick, Death Stranding's coming out in November. The rumors the next State of Play, which is their direct format. Now they've had 2, I think. First one sucked. Knew it was gonna suck because no way are you gonna have a first one and get everybody on board. You just need to get people used to the concept.
Yeah.
Don't make it good. Second one had a good announcement in there.
Yeah.
It's like,
what was it?
Cool. I don't remember exactly. Maybe it was medieval, which people could just call medieval, but I'm not calling it that. It's medieval. Like the emphasis on evil.
Yeah.
Which that game looks awesome. I'm very excited about that. Because I never played it. But that the next State of Play, and this is the one I knew they were waiting for, because they know what they're gonna do. This is where you get people like, when's the next State of Play? When's the next State of Play?
How often
when's
are
the
they?
next State of Play? Random right now.
Okay.
Nintendo's had enough that you
potentially
can
multiple per year.
3 a year, maybe
Yeah.
4 a year, 1 a quarter. On top of E3, PSX, Gamescom. I love it. I love it. It's year-long excitement from everybody now. Is that it's going to be in November, before Death Stranding, right before Death Stranding comes out, with a final trailer for Death Stranding. But the banger, the big thing, will be a Last of Us 2 release date announcement.
Nice.
Which is like, I now have to watch every single one of these because there might be something of this caliber, which
Right.
Nintendo Directs have done.
Right.
even if they're not all good, even if they haven't all been good, they've had enough holy whoa, I need to be here live moments.
Right.
So Sony hasn't established that kind of thing. I think they're going to knock that out. So I believe that part of the rumor makes sense. Followed up by, in February, a 2020 full unveil of the PlayStation 5.
Let's go.
Which sounds about right.
Oh, I can't wait.
6 months from now.
Cannot wait.
I can live with 6 months because
Yeah.
I kind of want to enjoy the end of the PS4 before the PS5 is a thing.
I'm gonna hug my PS4. I think when I go to buy my PS5, I'm gonna hug my PS4 and be like, I love you so much.
The only reason that I'm less sad is
it's not a sad thing.
The PS5 is gonna have the spirit of the PS4.
Sure.
Because of the transfer.
It's not a goodbye. Like, it's not a sad thing. It's just gonna be like, thank you.
It's best console.
I love it so much.
Best console.
Even though we don't even have the best version of it.
I don't need it.
No.
And that's a testament to it.
Yeah.
And that then it'll release next holiday, but that in the February 2020 unveil, Ghost of Tsushima will be front and center. I'm assuming they'll also show Last of Us 2 PS5 stuff, but that Ghost of Tsushima they're currently in the process of upgrading everything for next gen,
Were they
improving
not-
the base.
Were they not preparing for next gen?
So, and this is what I still don't know about next gen.
I feel like you told me about this game a long time ago.
Yeah, it's been talked about for a long time. I don't think they can not release Ghost of Tsushima on PS4, but based on this, they might not. Like, and I don't in my head that doesn't make sense. So
It kinda does
it's
to me.
either
I
they're
mean-
upgrading everything base to be on PS5, or they've got the PS4 version and they're creating PS5 assets.
Okay.
That if you have a PS5 it'll be better. So I don't know which one it's
I
gonna be.
mean, we're relatively so close to the PS5,
but there's 100 million
and seemingly so far away from the release of this game. Like, I can see it just coming out for that.
100 million PS4s. That's why everything's changing.
Those are like
100
Yeah.
million
That's 100 million
PS4s.
potential sales. Instead of waiting for people
They're
to get the PS5
not
and sell it.
stupid. They can't do this again.
Yeah.
They just can't do it again.
Who?
Any of these companies, they cannot try to. Nintendo did it. They sold 100+ million Wiis,
Yeah.
and then no Wii U's.
Yeah.
Partially because it wasn't that good. Nobody really cared about it. That was maybe other issues, but like the Switch will be backwards compatible forever now. They're not gonna mess that up again. You can't afford to continually restart your player base.
Right.
And Xbox, everything Xbox has been saying is to this sentiment. We like, people have invested. Controllers. They just did an interview with Phil Spencer. These Elite controllers that are $200. What, you just gonna go to the new system and it's gonna be like, now get a new Elite controller.
No.
It's like, no,
This will work.
I'm not gonna keep doing that.
Right.
And it's like, so I'm really curious about the DualShock 4 because they're releasing so many controllers, but like, I don't think the light bar will be on the DualShock 5. I
God,
think
that
they've
went
gotta-
nowhere.
It was for VR.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
For tracking.
The light bar
Yeah.
has a tracker in it?
It uses
I guess it does,
the
huh?
VR, uses the lights and everything. The VR2 won't be like that.
Yeah.
So that won't be necessary. They'll fix the Move controllers. I'm so excited I can hardly contain myself.
Exciting stuff.
Exciting stuff.
Next year, we say this every year, and we probably will say this every year. Next year will be crazy.
No, next year
Will be
I'm
crazy.
not ready. 2020, man.
What was the last crazy year? Last year or the year before?
Last year.
Last year.
Last year.
Last year was crazy. Every other year is good.
I'm tired.
Next year will be fun. We're going to be E3. Maybe something else even. Who knows? We're going to like watch all this stuff happen.
I'm exhausted already.
No, come on. It's fun.
No, because I'm also getting married. No, it's all good. No.
I know.
I'm exhausted because next year is like that night I went to the Laker game and got on the floor for the whole year. Like, I don't know.
Can I put in the footage of you doing that, by the way?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
I just don't know. I don't know how I'm going to survive.
You'll survive.
I'm so excited.
You will survive.
I'm so excited.
We'll survive together. Because I think I'll mellow you out a little bit, because you're obviously going to be more excited than me. So I'll just kind of like, I'll pull you down a little bit.
Yeah. So this was a surprisingly big gaming week. There was a lot.
Unexpectedly, right?
Unexpectedly,
Yeah.
I wasn't ready. Some
There's another thing you didn't put in here.
Some Battle for Bikini Bottom footage came out too.
Oh.
Still a work in progress, but it's nice to see.
We'll play that.
What didn't I put in there?
The Insomniac thing?
Oh. Insomniac.
Do you want to talk about this next segment and talk about the two together? Let's talk about the good and the bad news together.
We'll talk about that in the next one.
Just one last little thing, gaming related. I'm really mad at you that you've gotten me addicted to Pokemon Go again.
Yeah, you take this one.
You told me before I left for Europe, you're like, oh, you should play Pokemon Go again. I'm like, no. It's been a long time. I'm over it. Like that was a long time ago. And you're like, no, trust me, it's good. You're like, trust me. Like it's different. It's better. There's a lot more Pokemon. I'm like, I know, but still, they're all Pokemon I don't know. But also, I didn't know the first gen Pokemon until I played Pokemon Go either. But you sent me with a mission.
Yes.
To go and get a Mr. Mime for you guys, because it's Europe. I don't know if it's Europe exclusive, but it's definitely not here.
It's Europe exclusive.
Because there's some that's like is in multiple continents.
It's Europe exclusive.
So I'm like, all right, fine.
I can confirm that.
I'm like, all right, I'll do that for you.
Yeah.
So I have to like be looking on my phone. You know, like I can't just be like at one point, oh, let's see if I can find a Mr. Mime. I have to be on Pokemon Go so I can make sure I find a Mr. Mime.
Yeah.
So I'm catching a bunch of other stuff along the way, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, damn it, this game is really fun. Got so much. I spent so much time when I'm on these tour buses going around. Probably more than 50% of the time I'm playing Pokemon Go instead of paying attention to the stuff. I went around another time to look at stuff, but I played a lot. So I sort of hate you, but also I'm glad I'm playing it again.
I think the world might just be a better place with Pokemon Go.
It's a really cool concept.
I saw that original video that they did for April Fools.
Which one?
Google Maps. And they used that video because of the reaction and created Pokemon Go.
Right.
And it finally feels like that video.
Yeah.
It finally feels like that video.
It really feels like you're catching Pokemon
in
real life.
Legit feels like it.
And I don't even play with the AR. Like I don't care about that.
I don't. And that was I think what I felt. Like I care now.
Yeah.
I didn't care before.
Yeah.
There wasn't enough like weight or investment. I don't know how to describe it. But like,
they've put a lot of stuff into it that make you invested, like the challenges and the streaks and a lot of Pokemon, and like there's a lot of legendaries that you have to like strive for, and like it's a really fun hobby.
To jump on that, it got me playing Let's Go again.
Right.
And has really just reignited my love for Pokemon and reminded me from Japan. Reminded me why Pokemon is great.
Yeah.
And I straight up told Maya, I was like, I think Pokemon is just gonna be a part of our lives now.
Yeah.
Like a staple. Like it was this thing that like I forgot how much I loved it when I was a kid.
Right.
Or so, like what was that hook? Like why? And I lost it. And I was just like, I don't care anymore. And now I'm just like, I get it again. Like I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
So I'm all in.
I think that's it for Games Talk, right?
Yep.
Okay. We will be back momentarily with some movie/TV talk.
See you soon.
Hey, I'm Jordan.
And I'm Ethan.
And if you're enjoying the podcast, we'd really appreciate it if you would consider supporting us on Patreon.
For just $1, you can get access to a longer version of our podcast, including bonus content and possibly even a personal thank you from us.
Of course, you can continue to enjoy the podcast for free on YouTube or your favorite podcast service. You can also catch our content on HuberRebels.com.
So thanks for listening, and back to the show.
Okay, you ready? Okay, welcome back to the movie segment. Ethan is currently about to explode because he has some really exciting news that apparently was announced today.
Keanu Reeves and Carrie-Anne Moss along with Elena Wachowski, are returning to make a fourth Matrix movie.
Wachowski? The director?
Former brother,
Right.
now sister.
Wachowski? Is it Wachowski?
I that's my Polish.
Okay. I was just making sure I understand who you're talking
grammar
about.
coming in.
Right.
So I'm not 100% sure,
Right.
but I think they're
The siblings now, right?
sisters.
Sisters, I guess, yeah.
Oh, it started as siblings, then it became
Yeah.
sisters.
Yeah.
Regardless, they're making a fourth Matrix movie. Are you kidding me? And we can't... it's actually a good thing we can't talk about it because you haven't seen 2 and 3.
Correct.
But we're now going to watch 2 and 3. Granted, 1 is better, but I still enjoy 2 and 3 because I love lore, I love universes, all of that. I have the Blu-ray collection, so
Okay,
we can watch
That's
that.
exciting.
We're going to see Matrix in Dolby in like
That's going to be
a few
crazy.
weeks. I am so excited because I've never seen it in theaters.
So I've seen the first one.
Yeah.
Don't remember it.
Good.
At
Perfect.
all.
It's going to be this is the year of Keanu. Officially, this is the year of Keanu.
He should be like
Are
Time
you
Person of the Year or something.
kidding me? Well, that was the people who started saying that. This cements it.
Yeah.
Cements it. Just the announcement. Okay.
And they're still doing Bill and Ted 3.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Like
This
he's
is-
just people just want more Keanu in any way they can.
the fact they're both coming back and continuing it though.
Yeah.
We have to watch them all. Oh my God. I never thought this was... It's been 16 years.
Because
It's been
since the third one. Since the third one,
16 years. I was in India.
you didn't answer my question.
I was in India.
16 years since what?
The last Matrix movie.
Okay.
No, and so I had my friends there were super into them, and that's how I got exposed to them. And I still remember Matrix Revolutions came out when I was there.
I did not know you were this into it.
We watched Matrix Reloaded because there's no anything about Matrix.
Right.
It's
past.
It doesn't exist.
Yeah.
So there's no point in getting excited about it.
Well, so what I was gonna say is like 2 and 3 are like kind of
So they
known
are
as not as good.
considered not as good.
Right.
I enjoy them.
But this movie will probably be awesome.
Oh, this movie is amazing. I like 2 and 3.
I mean, I can't comment because I haven't
So-
seen them, but like I just imagine like if we had to rank them now, this one will probably be top half. Just because it's been so long, it's Keanu. Like they have technology, like
Top
more
half of
technology
what?
of Matrix movies. Like this one will probably be really good.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Potentially the best one.
Yeah,
Easily.
which is exciting.
Given that, so the first one's the best. 1, because it's like this new crazy thing and like what is going on. 2 and 3 were filmed together, released 6 months apart.
Oh,
Like,
really?
yeah, they
Wow.
are connected. I love them.
Yeah.
They're different than the first one, but I love them. So I am nothing but excited for this next movie. That's all I have to say.
Well, I can't wait now
I'm
too.
excited for
I'm excited to watch them with you.
Yeah, there's even a thing called the Animatrix that they did.
I remember
which
that.
is a collection of short little films.
Yeah.
Ranging from 5 minutes to maybe 20 minutes.
Not animated?
All different animated styles. Each one has a different art style. And they're all different stories in the Matrix universe. It's like a collection of little weird from oh cool to what is happening.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That reminds me
real
of
weird.
something.
Yes.
That I don't know if you've seen.
The Netflix weird robots and love,
Death, and
stuff.
Robots.
I was excited.
Did you watch any of them?
And then people were like, it's too weird, so I didn't watch it. Watch it? Okay.
Dude, it's simultaneously insane, sometimes sort of like mind effery, like the way Black Mirror can be.
Yep.
But just amazing. Like, it's awesome.
And you think I'd enjoy it, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was something that vibed with me, and then I got all that negative
And they're
feedback,
short.
and it made me pull back.
Some of them are like 5 minutes long.
Yeah,
like, it's
I need to
super
watch
easy
that.
to just sort of ingest in little bits. Like, it's really cool.
No, I definitely need to watch that. In terms of just another announcement that happened, do you know what No Time to Die is?
No.
Dun-dun, 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 ba-na-na-na, ba-na-na.
I'm excited.
No longer Bond 25 is officially...
Is that the name?
It is officially No Time to Die.
It's like back to the old naming style, too.
I can't tell you a single Bond movie with the word die in it because they've done every combination of
But you probably could. You can make one up, and I'm sure that's one of them.
The world will not begin to die until tomorrow is never enough.
Better luck dying tomorrow.
There you go. Exactly.
Yesterday is tomorrow because I died tomorrow.
Exactly. So James Bond, No Time to Die,
That's
as
cool.
the final Craig movie.
Yeah,
And just it just feels perfect.
it does.
The name. Also, Casino Royale, incredible. Quantum of Solace, couldn't tell you what happened.
Haven't seen it.
Couldn't tell you what happened. Skyfall,
Incredible.
amazing. What was the next one?
Spectre. I
Still trying to block it
literally
out.
when I said it is when it came to me because
Yeah.
it wasn't there.
Still trying to block it out.
Yeah, that movie's
But based on the patterns,
crap.
this movie will be
Should be
even
great.
better.
Yeah, it sounds like not that they're intentionally going from good to bad, but also just being the last Craig movie, being Bond 25. Like it's like I love when you can tell that a company knows they have to do this right, and
Like
usually
episode
that
9.
means they will. Yes,
They're not doing episode 8 with episode 9.
I know.
They knew they couldn't mess that up.
I know.
They took a chance on 8. And I think they knew they were taking a chance.
This leads into another secret topic that I had. Can I bring it up right now?
Don't even have it listed.
Can I bring it up right now?
Bring it up.
Just because it's kind of a nice segue.
Yeah.
So, I hope I have the source. I do. Thank God. So I saw on Reddit.
Mm-hmm.
It's a meme.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll give you the headline. It says Netflix locks Game of Thrones creators David Benioff and DB Weiss in New Deal deadline reports, and it's this meme of the Grim Reaper. It starts with Game of Thrones, the Targaryens, Star Wars, and then the Grim Reaper is now knocking on Netflix's door, right? So all I saw was that he's already gone in and killed Star Wars. Okay. So I commented. Now, I need to be able to find my comment real quick.
Can I say something?
Yes.
The internet has forgotten anything good they've ever done. And are now going to base their entire legacy on one thing.
I know.
Which is not fair. If the next thing...
I'm sorry about this pause.
No, you're good. If the next thing feels the same, which it won't, we can talk.
So what I said was,
Yep.
I commented on this picture. I said, don't get me wrong. I hate what they did with the end of Game of Thrones.
Yep.
But to be fair, they have not ruined Star Wars yet. As you're insinuating in this picture.
You posted that on the internet?
Yeah.
Oh, God. How many death threats
I said
have you
they're
gotten?
currently only on a streak of one bad show ending with 6, arguably 7 great seasons before that. Let's not undermine the rest of their entire careers of 2 fantastic writers.
A smart man with a smart comment. Eloquently put.
Yes.
Blah, you're stupid! I'm assuming... How many direct...
So here's the great thing about Reddit.
Did you get direct messages?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Here's the great thing about Reddit. I got people defending me, obviously. A lot of people arguing against me, and that's fine. You have your opinions. Like, I love Reddit because of this. This person said David Benioff literally wrote X-Men Origins Wolverine. Yep, that movie was trash. I didn't know that. Whatever.
No. I didn't know that. That is a good, fair point.
Yes. Yes, I agree. Okay, so one person commented and said, well, Star Wars is already ruined, so I'm sure they'll make a movie that's par for the last few.
One bad movie. Rogue One was great. Episode 7 was great. Solo was great. Objectively, I don't care what you think.
Nope. This person commented to that and he said, can we stop this overdramatic circle jerk? Both The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi were great and had fantastic character development. Stop acting like it's ruined just because it didn't go on the way your fan fiction mind did. I commented to him because I like what this guy's saying.
I like
said,
that comment.
thank you. I personally don't like Episode 8.
Yep.
It by no means ruined Star Wars for me.
You wrote that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry. This is like a
No,
whole
that's
tangent
a
based on
really
what you said.
good...
But because you were saying...
We've had a bad couple of 8s. Just 8's been a not great number lately.
It's just kind of a... What else? Oh, season.
Yeah.
Oh, God,
Season
yeah.
8, episode 8.
That's very true.
Kobe when he was number 8,
Ugh.
even though he won 3 titles.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
that's
for some
stupid.
reason I agreed with that, but then I'm like, is that true? I don't know.
Just because that's when the stuff happens.
You brought up the whole Star Wars is going to fix things, and it reminded me of that. And I'm glad I got that out of the way. I like when I have those kind of interactions online, because I like to defend people when they don't deserve as much hate as they're getting.
It would be more fair to have the blood already out of the Netflix store.
What are they even going to make for Netflix?
I don't know. No. Nothing to do with them. Just Netflix.
Netflix is bleeding?
Yeah.
Because of Disney?
Because of Netflix.
Yeah. I don't know.
Because they've adopted the network television? What's like ABC, CBS, NBC? Network television model of make a bunch of for 1 or 2 seasons, get a bunch of fans, cut it off.
Yep.
Then make 3 good shows that are legitimate good shows to run your subscriber base. To get people in, give them a bunch of cancel it, give them a bunch of cancel. I refuse to be a part of that cycle. The only shows that I'm watching are shows that I can watch, are high quality shows that I can watch multiple seasons of that end.
Yeah. Yeah. Doesn't just kind of fade off because they can't afford it anymore.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's why I stopped watching TV, because NBC left such a sour. I thought there was like 3 or 4 shows that I watched that I was just, I can't do this anymore. Yeah. I get emotionally invested in stuff, and
well, that's why I hate The Walking Dead, because I don't think they have a plan to end it. It's just like a soap opera.
That's the other end of the spectrum.
Yeah.
In that sense,
they're just like, we're gonna go until we're not funded anymore. It's like, no, we deserve a story from you. I understand you're giving us content, but there needs to be an arc. You can't just keep jamming stuff in the middle.
I'm not gonna lie, the fact that stuff exists on Netflix makes me want to cancel. But having Black Mirror, having Stranger Things, having those shows makes me keep it. Once Disney's gone, I'm really gonna reevaluate. And Netflix might not. Well, no.
Once Disney's gone?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Disney
from Netflix. Yeah.
Were one of the reasons, like Mulan, Tarzan. They finally got all of them in a row. Like all my Disney Renaissance movies.
I feel like Netflix will be worth buying a month of every once in a while to like binge the things that have like kind of added up.
That's what it's becoming.
Yeah. And that's their own fault for making content that way.
They really believe that was the only way they were going to survive, because they were going to get gutted losing licensed content. And that may happen. That very well may happen. But having a bunch of left over, it just makes me feel, it makes me not want to use them. It's like Steam. Steam feels like crap because it's full of crap.
Yeah. Anyone can put anything in there, right?
The Epic Game Store, I want to use it because it's got exclusive curated content.
Yeah.
And this goes the same with these movie services. Disney Plus just like hums my heart because it's going to be pure good content. I can trust that everything on there will be good.
Can we get into what was announced about Disney Plus this week?
It wasn't announced.
Rumored to be announced.
It's currently rumored.
Yeah.
I got a little too excited because I think next week when we talk, it'll be confirmed, and I pulled back.
When is D23?
This weekend.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have a good episode next week.
So I don't even want to mention it.
Really?
I don't want. I'm like afraid of jinxing it. Legitimately.
Fine. Yeah.
We can talk about it if you want to talk about it. Here, let's talk about it cryptically.
I can't believe he's possibly going to reprise this role.
A dream project.
Yeah.
That was originally going to be a movie.
Yeah.
That is going to be even better as a show.
Oh, yeah.
Could potentially be announced this weekend.
Yeah.
And that's all we will talk about next week. But until I can really... Like, I closed my heart back up once I realized it wasn't official.
Yeah.
Because I've been burned too many times. Which is why I warned you about Need for Speed.
But I don't think they'll... Oh, no, I wasn't really... I wasn't like that.
I know.
Honestly, I forgot about it. I didn't look it up. I didn't look it up until I got home. I was like, wasn't there a countdown?
I did too.
I'm sorry, I derailed us. What were we on? I don't even... What did we jump off of to get to that? Was it James Bond?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Okay. What else you got? I watched a movie on the plane.
Ooh, plane movies.
Just to sort of back and forth here a little bit.
Yeah. Plane movies.
I actually watched 4 movies on the plane.
Which plane?
All of them.
Combined?
Yeah.
You only watched 4 movies over 7 planes?
Yeah. I watched more stuff on the iPad. I download stuff on the iPad.
What stuff that isn't movies?
YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Shows.
You have YouTube Red?
I did buy a month of it for that purpose. Yeah.
I know. I never thought that about doing just that.
It's good.
So stupid.
I watched so much KFAF on the plane.
Literally, because like I didn't connect that,
and I felt so judged. I'm like, especially during some of the Photoshop challenges, I'm like, I need to hide my screen right now.
Oh, Photoshop challenges are so good.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Tell me about some highlights from that real quick.
I don't even know if I can.
Do you remember
so much milk mommy? And usually a milk mommy on like a naked, not
also,
naked, but like topless body.
Just because I know how much Kevin hates it. Milk mommy, man. Like, I'm putting it out there. I support it.
Isn't there a football team called the Milk Mommies?
I don't know what's going on with that.
Is that even happening still?
It is, apparently.
Okay.
But
it should be
Marshawn
now, right?
Lynch is no longer involved.
I don't care.
No, I don't either. Somebody else is involved.
I don't like him.
But yeah, he's a weird guy.
Was he like the commissioner or something?
No, he had a team.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways. So what'd you watch?
I don't know if this is the best movie I saw. No, it's the second best movie I saw. The Man Who Killed Hitler and Then the Bigfoot. I know you can see the title, but it's just such a funny thing to say.
No, even still when you said it, I'm just like, what is happening?
I had heard about this movie from a podcast I listened to, and I kind of forget what the review was of it. I don't remember if he liked it or not, but I was so intrigued.
Set it up.
It was a limited release movie.
Okay.
But it kind of feels like a straight to video kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
But it's Sam Elliott. Do you know who he is?
Yes,
okay.
Yes.
And so the premise of the movie is back in World War II, when he was a soldier.
Yep.
He killed Hitler.
But he was an old soldier.
No.
This
is young Sam Elliott.
Okay.
Oh no, different actor.
Okay.
But the character back in World War II when he was younger, this is also obviously fiction, but he killed Hitler. And then it jumps back and forth between past and present.
It's fiction,
It's fiction, yeah. Well, so an interesting thing that he brought up is that he Sam Elliott's character believed that Hitler was kind of an idea and different people could embody that idea.
Okay.
And I kind of like that.
It's true.
Sure.
People are still doing it.
But he doesn't even necessarily think in the movie that like he killed Hitler. Because there was still like the Nazis and like
Gotcha.
Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Like if they had gotten the right person with the right mindset, they could have just brought in another Hitler and kept on going with it.
I actually had that discussion with somebody recently.
Really?
Like, yeah, we're not going to get into that.
Okay.
So,
just interesting little thing. But so he killed the person who was currently Hitler, right? And then it jumps back and forth between present day and past because he has like this kind of love connection, and it's like really nice. Like it's a charming kind of like thing that he has with this girl, and like you feel for them, and you like old Sam Elliott. Like he's just kind of, he's not like a grumpy guy. He's like he's a kind man, but he's very sheltered.
I like Sam Elliott. You want to give him a hug?
Yo, yeah. You want his mustache to give you a hug too.
That is the better way to express that.
And just, I don't know, it feels like a very short movie. Just at some point, the government comes and knocks on his door, and they're like, we know who you are.
Yeah.
We know what you did.
In the future.
In World War II.
Oh.
We know the rumor about you. And he's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I think I know where this is going.
And
they're not mad.
No, it's the American government.
Yeah, they're not mad.
No.
They want him.
They need him.
Because, oh my God.
Because Bigfoot has a disease, and he's coming back south from Canada, and he's spreading this disease, and he needs to be killed.
What, like syphilis?
Something. I don't know, some kind of Bigfoot disease.
It sounds like an STD. Like Bigfoot is...
Well, yeah, because he's spreading it around.
Oh my God.
And for some reason, somehow they know this. This is such a, like, just shoehorned in fact of this movie. Sam Elliott's character is immune to this disease.
Okay.
So he's the man. For some reason, because 50 60 years ago he killed Hitler and he's immune to this disease. He's the guy that he's like 85 years old now.
I'm not gonna lie, I
But he's the man.
want to watch this.
Should
I or is
Well, I'm trying to think of where you can find it. It was on the plane.
I can find it on the internet?
Sure. Yeah,
should I watch it?
Yeah.
Is it too insane?
No, it's really not. I was surprised because it took itself seriously, and I wasn't expecting that. I thought it was gonna be like,
oh, I'm less into it.
But it takes itself seriously in like an endearing way. But it also leaves you feeling a bit empty at the end. Like it's.
Let's go with this.
Yeah.
Give me the. I don't think I'm gonna watch it, but I'm very much enjoying.
Well, it's in the title.
I know. But tell me more about the movie.
There's not much more than that.
He just hunts him down?
It ends pretty much after that. Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, so like they tell him he needs to do it?
Yeah.
And then he just
Oh no, and there yeah, but that's the thing. The hunting and killing Bigfoot thing is like 2 scenes. It's
okay, see, I was
very short.
The way I was imagining this in my head was prologue. I killed Hitler. Mm-hmm. End of prologue. We need you to kill Bigfoot. From end of prologue to beginning of conclusion, the hunt.
In actuality, first scene, I killed Hitler. Middle 80% of the movie is flashbacks in present day of just him living his life and thinking back to when he had this girl. Last 3 scenes is him hunting Bigfoot, killing him, and then just a little bit of a resolution.
That's a weird
Really,
structure.
really weird. Wow. So most of the movie, you're just kind of chilling with Sam Elliott.
Yeah, I'm not going to watch that, but that sounds... So I'm happy you watched it.
I'm happy I did too.
Definitely one of those. Especially like on a plane.
Yeah.
Like
it was funny.
I would watch that on a plane to like just watch something.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I'm happy that it exists. I have to say I'm happy this movie exists and I may come across it one day.
Yeah.
And now if I come across it, it's not going to be, oh, what is this?
Well,
it's going to be like
cuz it's not too long.
I'm watching this.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Cool. Yeah.
I love it.
It was a good time.
Oh my god. Who was it? Was the director? Anybody know?
Possibly. I'm not sure off the top of my head.
So is this a different man?
What?
Than the other man?
Yes, it is.
Can I say what the other man is?
Go for it.
So it's not the man from U.N.C.L.E. who killed Hitler and then the Bigfoot?
No, it's not. The man from U.N.C.L.E. is a different person. And I don't know who that's referencing. Because there's 2 main men in this movie.
So it should be the men from U.N.C.L.E.
It really should.
Who's U.N.C.L.E.?
Yeah. I don't know.
Maybe the man.
Okay, so I thought this movie was good.
Maybe U.N.C.L.E.'s a place?
I really thought this movie was good.
Thought...
It's Armie Hammer.
Before?
Do you know...
Wait, when you say thought...
Before I saw it.
You're like going
up until the moment I started watching this movie, I thought it was good.
My God.
Because I was intrigued by the poster and the trailer and the people in it.
Can I look it up?
2015.
Because I remember... No, it sounds really familiar.
Yeah, I think when you see the poster, I think you'll kind of remember.
No.
So it has Superman in it.
Yeah.
And Armie Hammer. And, God, who's the girl? Alicia Vikander. I like her a lot.
Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
Still haven't seen that.
God, I like that movie.
Yeah, I need to watch it.
It's not good, but I like it a lot. Okay. I thought this movie was good.
Okay.
I'd heard good things about it.
Yes.
It's really bad.
Let's get that out of the way.
What is Superman's name?
Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill. Not a good actor.
But... Wait, generally?
Yes. I would say generally, especially in this movie.
I really liked him in Mission Impossible.
Oh God, you're right. Me too.
I think he's a good actor. I think he's made really bad decisions.
This was one of them.
I think that may be what it is.
I don't even know how to describe it. You'd have to see this movie to understand, but he's so bad in this movie.
Even Superman, I'm like, so. Like, there's good moments and bad moments.
Now, Armie Hammer. Do you know Armie Hammer?
I don't.
I've seen him in a few movies.
Every time you say that, I keep thinking of the baking soda.
He's, like, oddly sort of related to the person who created Armie Hammer.
Wait. No way.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It really is.
Because I was just going to say, do you realize what I just said?
Yeah.
But clearly you do.
Yeah.
He's not,
Can I tell you 3 movies that I've seen him in?
Who's Magneto in the new X-Men movies?
Oh God.
Who's he?
One of the greatest living actors.
David?
No.
David's his character from Prometheus, and
You can look it up. I could too, I guess.
no, I want to. How do we? Every
He's
time
German.
I
He's
know,
German.
and every time I think of him, you know what name comes to mind?
Hmm.
Benedict Cumberbatch. Not that I get them mixed up, but just when I think of top European actor,
Yeah.
they seem to, in my mind, both have kind of appeared
He's
around the
such a
same
good
time,
actor.
and I can never because he was in.
Let me think of it. I'll think of it.
He was in Assassin's Creed,
Yeah.
and I was really happy he did that. Can I look it up?
Yeah.
Because this is insane.
I think it's an F. Something F. With
Michael
something
Fassbender.
Fassbender. Yeah.
This I didn't even find it. Is that not Michael Fassbender?
Nope.
Oh, he's my height.
I thought he was taller.
An inch.
Okay.
I'm not
Three
gonna
movies
tell
off the top of my head that I've
He's
seen
my
him in
height.
that he's good in
Yes.
all of. Actually, I take that back.
What have you seen him in?
Okay, the first time I saw him was The Lone Ranger.
Didn't see that.
Not a good movie.
Yep, that's why I didn't see it.
Second movie I saw him.
Oh, but he was the cowboy guy?
He was the Lone Ranger.
Shows how much I know about that IP.
Oh, I couldn't remember.
remember
Yeah,
him
because
from
the other
the
guy's an
trailer.
Indian. Yeah, he's the cowboy guy.
Okay.
Call Me by Your Name.
Nope.
Best Picture nominated movie from like 2 years ago. Beautiful, beautiful movie.
That's insane that I didn't hear
I
about that.
love that movie.
Okay.
I was not ready to love that movie. I really love that movie. And then most recently, I saw him in a movie about a hotel in India that got shot up.
Yes.
What was that called?
Hotel Mumbai.
Yes,
I can't watch
he was in that.
movie.
That was a fantastic movie.
Yeah, I can't watch it. Because it happened when I was in Sri Lanka.
All this to say that Armie Hammer is the other main guy in the movie, and he's very good.
Yes.
I like him a lot. Wow, this I got so
Back
off
to,
track.
this movie was bad.
Yeah, this movie's not good. That's all there is really.
That's hilarious.
It should be called The Men from Uncle. They never get into Uncle. So it's based off a TV show from like
Yeah.
the 80s or something.
Okay.
So the name is total fan service because at the end he's like, "Oh, I have a new code name for you guys, Uncle," and then it ends. Doesn't explain what that stands for. That's it. They haven't made a sequel. Just that's it. So I was like, okay, this movie sucked.
Wow.
I wish I had more to say, but I don't want to talk about
One
badly about a movie
Henry
that much.
Cavill note is the trailer for The Witcher came out.
Oh,
So hyped. That's one thing Netflix is doing right.
Yeah.
And
But don't they have the Lord of the Rings show too?
Amazon.
Amazon, okay.
Now, Witcher real quick.
Yeah.
Do you know how he got cast?
He wanted to, right?
Did I tell you about that? I feel like I told you about that.
Yeah, I think so.
So, he is apparently already a huge fan. He knows the books. He knows the character. He knows it all.
Yeah.
So the second he got wind, he was like, "I'm your guy."
Yeah.
And they were like, "Oh, okay, but we need to be sure. So we're gonna do some
elsewhere.
looking."
Yeah.
I don't even know how many people they looked at. High-profile people, and they were just like, "Yeah, it's him." So I'm super happy for him. It feels like it should then be good.
Yeah.
So I'm super excited for that.
Yeah.
You need to play The Witcher.
I know.
It's one of the greatest games ever made.
I will at some point.
It's hard. I can give you tips because it's a little overwhelming RPG-wise, but
yeah.
I'm very excited for that.
What else you got?
Let's. I want to know about your other bad movies.
I have one. Okay. Do you want to just kind of just go through these real
Yeah.
quick? My last two plain movies.
Yeah.
I'll talk about the good one first.
Okay.
I want to get back to another good movie.
Okay.
Joy.
Yes.
Do you know what this is?
Sounds familiar.
Jennifer Lawrence.
And then is the next person? Does their name start with O? And then the next person's name starts with Y.
No.
Okay, that's not what I thought. Maybe that was what it was.
Did you and I see American Hustle together?
No, I haven't seen it.
Okay. Same director.
Okay.
That guy likes having Jennifer Lawrence, Bradley Cooper, and Robert De Niro.
So
Like he likes that
Silver
trio
Linings
of actors.
Playbook.
Silver Linings Playbook.
because
is
that's
another
the
one
one
of
I
his
thought
movies.
you were.
Have you
gonna
seen
say.
that?
I saw that.
I love that movie.
Love that movie. Yeah.
Like that might be top 10. I love that movie.
All time.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
I've
I've seen it once. I enjoyed it, but it's a movie that made me feel kind of sad. So I don't.
Why?
Because it's the setting.
Yeah, but spoiler alert, it ends really well. It's a rough setting.
I don't
for
like
sure.
the set. I'm really
because they're messed up people.
I'm
but
really particular about setting,
it's like Boston or something.
and that alone makes me not want to watch it again. But I can say like I watched it. Great movie.
Yeah, I loved it. So okay.
So this is them back together.
I think this is the next movie after that,
So
and
maybe
then
don't
American
spoil it
Hustle.
because it sounds like one I'm gonna want to watch. Maybe.
It's like a, I don't know.
What's
it's
it
kind
about?
of okay. So, Jennifer Lawrence is Joy. I don't remember her last name, but she's like the title character, and she lives in this family where just everyone is pulling on her. Like everyone needs her for something.
This
Her
sounds
mom
familiar.
still lives in her home, and all she does is sit in bed and watch soap operas all day.
Ugh.
Her grandma is like the only sort of helpful
Yeah.
person, but she's old and she's like kind of frail. She has kids. She has an ex-husband
already
who
giving me
lives in her
anxiety.
basement. Her dad, her dad,
Oh,
her
this
dad's,
is why I don't want to watch
her
movies like
dad's
this. 'Cause
new wife drops him off at the house because she doesn't want to be with him anymore. So he goes and lives in the basement with her ex-husband that he hates. They hate each other,
this is
but it gets
hurting.
better. It gets better.
It's
It
hurting
gets
right
better.
now. Get it better.
She's a very smart.
She shouldn't.
She's a go-getter of a person.
She doesn't deserve this.
No.
Yeah.
She's a strong person.
Yeah.
And she's very inventive.
Ooh.
She comes up with these ideas, and she finally comes up with an idea that's like brilliant. This is set in
Okay.
like the 90s maybe.
Okay.
And it's such a good idea that she runs with it. She gets people to invest in her and the product, and it gets to QVC.
Oh.
And I'll stop there because it
It turns at that point.
it sort of turns. It goes sometimes good, sometimes bad, and it's just
You can
it's
say
a wild
little
ride.
more if you want.
It's,
I feel bad. I don't want to restrict.
No, it's okay. It's good. I liked it a lot.
Okay.
She's fantastic. I love Bradley Cooper. He's in it again.
Good ending.
I'm not gonna say, because
If it's bad ending, I'm not gonna watch it.
What do you mean by bad? Like
Am I gonna
depressing,
feel-
or like
yeah,
is
depressing.
it bad? I mean, it's not. The stakes aren't that high. Like it's not like a life or death kind of thing. It's just
Okay, then that's
kind of
fine.
an interesting
Yeah, then I'm good. I'll watch it.
story.
Okay.
I think it might even be on Netflix. I'm not sure. I liked it a lot more than I thought it was going to, because
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be kind of boring, considering it's about a lady who invents a product and goes to QVC. It's a great movie.
Silver Linings Playbook is on there, so I wouldn't be surprised if that is too.
Yeah, I would think it
I'll
might be.
look-
I think
I'll look
American
it up.
Hustle is too. I think they like David O. Russell is the director. I think they like
Okay.
his movies.
I'll look those up.
I recommend Joy.
That sounds great.
And then also I saw Fantastic Four.
Ass, right? I feel I want to use ass as the word to describe it because it just feels.
I had heard it was bad. It's worse than I heard it was.
That's not a good sign.
Remember how I said the man who killed Hitler and then the Bigfoot finally gets to the point of the movie in the last 20%? You literally don't meet the villain of this movie until the last 10 minutes.
You know how they made that movie? That shows how the movie was made.
Holy crap, dude. They
gotta
wasted
see
so
the-
much time with the
No.
origin.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Because most superhero movies that aren't good are just origin stories, which nobody wants to see. You want to see a story using superheroes.
Yes.
And this is just, let's make a superhero movie.
Oh, dude. Oh, my God. And remember how I said also in The Man from U.N.C.L.E., the guy's like, I got a new name for you, Uncle. And then it ends.
Yeah.
This movie, they get their facility, right? Where
Yep.
they're going to like start doing all their stuff. And they're like, what should we call ourselves? And they can't think of stuff. They're all like throwing crap out there. And Michael B. Jordan at one point is looking out at the facility. He's like, it's fantastic. And Miles Teller looks to him. He's like, what did you say? And the guy's like, I love this facility. He's like, no, what did you say? He's like, it's fantastic. He's like, how about the Fantastic Four? And then it just sort of like plays the music and pulls away. I'm like, are you kidding me? Who wrote this movie? My unborn child could probably write something better than that. Like, it was garbage. I couldn't.
Describe where I am right now.
Your forehead is in the desk. You look like you're in pain. It was so bad.
I wanted that to officially be the first time I put my forehead on the table.
Like, that's a face palm, but a desk palm, face
A
desk.
more dramatic one.
Yeah. God. Like,
I
I
still-
couldn't say more. Do not watch this movie.
So,
ever.
a lot
It's
of-
not worth it.
A lot of people that are better than me read the comics, know these characters. They know why the Fantastic Four is great. I still don't. So when I hear that MCU is doing Fantastic Four, I'm like, cool. Make me believe. Because I still don't get it.
Right. Did you see the first two movies? They're okay. I mean, they're like pre-Iron Man.
I rewatched
at the time they were
on
exciting.
TV, but I'm really watching it, and I'm just like, oh, it's bad.
Sure.
It's bad. It's really bad.
You need to see this movie so you can appreciate those.
And I can even, that's why I wouldn't do my forehead on it for those ones.
No.
It's not that.
No.
It's just so campy superhero movie. I enjoyed, was it Jessica Alba, and the main guy wasn't even too bad. Like, but
wasn't Ryan Reynolds was the Torch? No, or no?
Chris Evans.
Chris Evans. Oh my God, that's right.
And so that's why, like, I don't hate that movie. It's just not good. I wouldn't even use the word bad. It's just very, very, very not good.
Yeah. The second one's worse for sure.
The second one I don't
remember at all.
But,
I remember liking the look of the Silver Surfer.
And I am being unfair. I am judging that based on what we have.
Because we have so much good stuff.
If I judge it based on then, I'm like, oh, it was fine.
Yeah.
That was fine.
Exactly.
But I'm judging it, comparing it to now, and what a Fantastic Four movie could be. And because of all of what it could be in this modern day, a bad Fantastic Four movie now is even worse.
I mean, yeah, this movie came out the same year as Civil War. Actually, sorry, maybe the year before.
But close.
Yeah. It's just...
It makes me feel
And
gross.
being technically a Marvel movie, it's just like, how did this happen?
Ugh. It's Fox movie.
Fox, I know.
Fox effed everything up.
Oh yeah, Fox sucks.
Disney's fixing everything now.
Yeah.
So the reason I epically failed
Okay.
is because I haven't seen any of the main movies that are out right now.
Oh, that's what that means.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's going to be tabled one more week.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Lion King.
And Hobbs and Shaw.
Those are the three key ones that I'm trying to go see.
I've seen 2.5 of those movies.
Is that...
The movie that was mentioned earlier that I went to since I got back,
yeah.
I may have slept through half of it.
Wait, you didn't go there?
Huh?
You didn't go there?
Mm-mm. I never got to it.
Damn.
Seeing movies there is difficult. You know how we have like an 18-plex and a 20-plex?
Yeah.
They have like a 2. And most of their theaters were not playing Hobbs and Shaw. Strangely. So the 1 or 2 that I could find that were like an actual movie theater, the times just never lined up.
Weird. We had normal movie theaters everywhere I've been for the most part.
I don't know. I was struggling.
That's so bizarre. I've never tried to see him in there, so that's why I don't know.
I wish I had. I wish I could have seen a movie there, but I just never got around to it. I need to.
Okay. That's fine. Okay, that makes.
Can I go with you guys?
Yeah. No. We'll make that a combined.
Because I don't know how it ends.
Yeah. No. We'll make that a combined thing. Okay.
So we both kind of failed a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna change that from an epic fail to just fail.
Joint fail.
Just failing.
Yeah.
Now. The last big topic.
Dear God. Yeah. How big is this gonna be?
It's not actually. This is gonna be quick.
Okay. It needs to be.
We're not gonna talk about the other stuff. This I don't know. I double checked. We can breathe a little.
Okay.
It's not over.
Okay.
So it was announced today that Sony and Disney negotiations fell apart. Spider-Man's leaving the MCU. Everything's done. Negotiations aren't over.
Can I tell you the last thing I heard?
Yeah.
I had heard, and it was like a rumor. I never actually looked it up, but like if this most recent Spider-Man movie made $1 billion,
yes,
that now maybe it was just that things weren't necessarily over. It does confirm another one, or like okay, so that's what I heard.
Yeah. So apparently the issue, they're just at an impasse right now, but they're still negotiating.
It has to be.
So I'm not worried now. I'm now they're going to figure it out.
What I was going to say to you, when I read that headline and it sounded so definitive, even when it sounded that definitive, I'm like, they have to figure it out.
That was my gut. My gut was they have to figure it out.
It's Disney, who owns Marvel, who is making billion-dollar movie after billion-dollar movie after billion-dollar movie. Like, they own the movie world. And it's Marvel! How can you have someone else... I understand they own Spider-Man, but like how? How does that make... It doesn't make sense. You would think you could like strong-arm the situation somehow into making it work for you.
Nope.
But they, again, I still stand by the fact they have to make it work. They have to figure it out.
Sony has incredible leverage here.
Oh God.
There's no strong arming.
I know.
Sony owns Spider-Man. Period. One of the greatest decisions they ever made. Period. We have to live in that world.
And that's fine with me.
That world was made better when it was shown they could cooperate. Now, if it had been true that Sony was doing this because they wanted more money, for whatever reason, what I said today was they are wrong. They are going to try to hurt them. It's going to hurt themselves way more. I don't even think... Okay, so a couple things. Phase 4, no Spider-Man. So we got some time.
Mm-hmm.
That's one reason I'm not worried. 2, Disney would figure it out even if this did come to pass.
Right. That's enough time for them to...
It would be a travesty.
Yeah. It would still suck to not have him.
It would be a travesty because I'm so excited for him being the future. He is going to be the future. He has to be. But... because I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. Because it was a dark rabbit hole that I went down today. Yeah. And I'm really happy there were some updates.
Yeah.
You know, and this is an instance of Variety putting out a report and then everybody going
freaked
crazy
out.
with it.
Yeah.
Rightfully so, because I hope they see the backlash that this got. And I tweeted Sony. I said, I'm not okay with this.
Yeah.
And I will not support your other projects. One thing that is on the table is producer credit. So apparently, Kevin Feige was even involved in To the Spider-Verse.
What do you mean?
He was involved.
In what?
In Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh, really?
Wasn't credited as a producer.
Oh.
So that might be part of what they're talking about.
Huh.
Is like, hey, I'm helping you make a good movie.
Give me some credit.
Give me some credit.
Yeah.
So this is more complicated than anybody knows. They are going to figure this out.
Yeah.
Because Sony loses. And this, it's a lose-lose or a win-win situation.
Right.
Pick one.
I know which one sounds better.
Oh, so... But I'd
also,
rather not get angry because I was ready to just go ballistic.
For sure. But also, they can still make billion-dollar movies. Venom was insanely successful.
And so that's partly why I was pissed off. Because the outside perspective is, haha, we figured it out. We don't need you. We used your MCU. Now we got our popular Spider-Man. It's like, no. This is conditional.
Yeah.
The only reason that we're so happy is because he's part of the MCU. This isn't...
Now, would they use Tom Holland? Or are they going to start over again?
Possibly, because he's under contract.
Yeah.
And so people aren't sure.
Oh, possibly use Tom Holland.
Is he under contract with the director in Sony? Is he under contract with Marvel Studios? Would they make him a different character? I don't want to think about all that. I'm going to breathe.
That's so messy.
I'm going to let time pass, and I'm going to trust that this all works itself out. And that's where I'm at with
that's
this.
Good. I'm glad it's not over.
Because I didn't want to be angry.
Yeah.
I was on tangents earlier. It was bad. I was just like, Sony's retarded. It's somebody said it. It's cutting off the nose to spite the face or whatever. And it just doesn't make sense. Mm-mm. So Sony, do the right thing. Disney, do the right thing.
You're lucky to be involved in something that's this monumental in movies.
When money is involved, they'd just be like, we can make. Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
I mean, how much money are you getting still, though? I mean, they have to be making money off these, right?
From
the deal.
Far From Home is the most lucrative Sony picture ever made. And so they could be like, we want that all for ourselves.
Stupid.
Yeah.
You're not going to make that by yourself.
So, and I thought they were, and now I don't think they are. I'm all fine for negotiating. That was what people were upset with, was, hey, if you don't like it, counteroffer. Now we're like, okay, I think they are going to counteroffer.
Yeah.
So, okay. If they want merch money, because Marvel gets all merch money. If you want part movie money and give them some of the merch money, whatever, figure that out.
I'm sure they can figure something out there, yeah.
I think they'll figure it out.
Because, I mean, you got to somewhat reward them for playing ball. You know, like, it's... They don't have to let you do this. They should. But you also should be kind to the person who's lending this amazing property to you. So, I hope they figure it out.
I feel much better after I read that.
Yeah,
because that was a dark day.
Yeah,
especially with so much positive Sony news.
Yeah.
Like the Insomniac acquisition.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to the Worldwide Studios, to the greatest group of gaming studios in history. It's incredible. They made Spyro. I love it.
Crazy time.
Crazy time.
I think that's about it, right?
I think we're, for the most part, all caught up.
Oh, wow. We really did get to everything, didn't we?
After our little hiatus.
Wow.
And I feel like we'll be back on track, rock and rolling next week.
Yeah, we had to catch up with this episode. This was a packed episode. I'm sorry, it's gonna be long. I don't think there's much I can help with that.
I think we did pretty good though.
But if you enjoy this, we would appreciate it if you would tweet us, let us know what you're thinking, like, subscribe on the video. If you are watching and you want to listen, you can find this podcast on all your favorite podcast services. If you're listening, you can find us on YouTube. And you could subscribe on Patreon to get the bonus version of the video, which is going to have extra, conversations that got cut out, bloopers,
etc.
Yeah. So we'd appreciate it if you would support us by doing that. But yeah, that's about all I got. My name is Jordan.
And my name is Ethan. We are the Huber Rebels.
Until next time.
Welcome to the rebellion.